don't know the truth of who you are, you will believe the lies of what the world says you are.
We're all looking for something. We're all looking for hope. Hope you can't just have just because you were born with hope. No, we're born with pain. We're born and live through difficulties. And in our life, my parents always taught me that even though we don't know why I was born this way, that we have a choice. Either to be angry for what we don't have, or be thankful for what we do have. The power of that choice was the first thing that I had to overcome. For me in my life as a child, I had a big wall. I was surrounded by 4 walls and a low ceiling of opportunity. I was set free in so many different ways, and especially surviving from day to day with my parents who loved me, who encouraged me, who told me that I was beautiful the way that I was. I've spoken to many people, and many people want miracles. But what I tell people is when you don't get a miracle, you can be one. I will never forget in my life when I was 24 years old looking out at a crowd of people, and a man was holding up a little child with no arms and no legs, just like me. And I got the father to bring up the little child right here, and little 19-month-old Daniel's looking up at me and I'm looking down at him. And I can't give him a high five, so I gave him a low 2. And when I did that, he smiled, and when he smiled, everyone cried. And his mom came up to me and she wept and she said, now I know that there's a greater purpose for my son's life. See, what is the point of having everything but purpose? You can have arms and legs, but not purpose. But I tell you, there are some times in life where you fall down and you feel like you don't have the strength to get back up. Because I tell you, I'm down here, face down, and I have no arms, no legs. It should be impossible for me to get back up. You see, I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No. But if I fail, I try again, and again, and again. For as long as I try, there's always that chance of getting up. Does that make sense? And it's not the end until you've given up. I want to ask you, what are you going to believe? Are you going to believe in yourself? Are you going to believe everybody else's judgment on you? Are you going to believe people when they say that you're a failure? If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. You may have arms and legs, but unless you know 3 things. Number 1, who are you and what your value is? Number 2, what is your purpose here in life? And number 3, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those 3 questions, you're more disabled than I.